behind the net. A little too hot to handle for Zaharias. Pinching up and keeping that in is Teutons. That was a shot from the point. Nice play by the defenseman there in front of the net. That was Gill to lift the skate up so he didn't deflect that shot from the point. There's a shot and a save by Daggett, and he'll hang on. Carax and Daggett are our goaltenders scheduled to be in this one. On the face-off, Jake Myers will come in against Gibson. Off on the sideboards. And now out to center. Teutons with it, up on the wing. Trying to connect with Roderman. That'll be played in a little deeper behind the net. The Thunder get it. Roderman forcing the pass. A little touch pass up on the wing. And that connected with Gibson, who took a hit. And we're going to get a whistle here. I think they're going to call that icing. I think Gibson might have touched that from behind the line. .22:14 to go here in the first half. No score. Thunder and the Cyclones. Jake Myers on the draw. Wins it back to the point. There's a shot. Oh, that whistle's wide. Stepping up was Alexander Stamenov, trying to go top side on the goaltender Daggett. Now it's played out to center. Stamenov leads this back to Teutons. Long pass up on a wing, bouncing puck, and that'll go on the face-off. That's going to be won by Luciani. Pass doesn't connect, taken by Zaharias. Tries to move that up over the line. No, Luciani with it now. Luciani moving in. Just going to backhand that into the corner, trying to connect with Borisov. But the Thunder will get it. Here they come. They got some wheels now. Up on a wing. Oh, that pass. That went right off the skate of Lasker. And the Thunder will have to change. Long pass up, connects. That's poked up, taken by Kang. No, Kang's going to come up over the line, dishing this off to Maria. Sends this back. Lasker throws this in. Another save by Carax, and another save by Carax. That's 5 shots now for the Thunder. And the Thunder in some trouble in their own zone. That's an errant pass. Bender's trying to swoop in and get it. Bender's pass in front did connect with the man in front. And that was Matsudaria. Now was a shot blocked. Kept in at the point. Teutons. Now he lost it, and it'll come out the center. Over the line. Dearden. Pass in front, steered away. That might have landed on the net. Kept in at the point by Trischler. A big hit in the corner. And the puck comes around. A pair of Cyclones over there. They'll get it. They're going to try to move it out, and they do. That long pass doesn't connect. That should be icing. And it is. 14:16 to go here in the first. No score. Demaria comes in to take the face off of the Thunder. Gets it back to the point. That shot whistles wide. Stepping up on a play was Lasker. Behind the net, Leclerc battling with the Thunder. Pass in front goes off a skate. Puck is free. Cyclones trying to Borisov. Borisov throws this in front. There are too many Thunder there, and that'll come out the center. Up on the wing, Hlavik trying to drop it off as he's engaged by Zaharias. Thunder get it, wing to wing. Here they come. Over the line. This is Miller. Miller going wide. Hard up the wing, and that'll just come out the center. And they're going to call this offside. On the linesman letting, who was that? Looks like that might be Gill. Gill threw it in on the net, and the linesman's like, you don't do that. 10:18 to go in the half. No score, Cyclones and the Thunder. Cyclones get it on the far side. Trying to move it out, they can't do it. Bouncing puck. That's going to be played in. That pass is picked up. Here's a shot. Oh, no, actually that was a pass across. Couldn't connect with Magyoff. Skating with it, and a pass into the slot. That's a terrific play. Candlin couldn't make the pass or the shot, and it's taken away by the Thunder. It's just going to be dumped in by Trischler. Cyclones have it. They're going to try the left side. They're just going to float it out to center with nothing going on. Brandano gets it now. Oh, Brandano! Magyoff ran right into him, and they both took the brunt of that. A little poke check here. Nice little keeper by DeMaria. Thunder get it. Here's the pass across. Wrist shot. And that's going to be a nice save by the goaltender, Karax. In now is Guntapov. Pass up, hits a skate. And it's going to be dumped in by Stamenov. Butler in the corner. He's joined by Jake Myers, but the Thunder get it, and they'll get it out to center. Long pass up, goes off a skate. And now it's going to be played in. Pass up over the line. Here they come. Cyclones are getting to bring it out to center. Myers, big hit. At the point, keeping it in. Canalan shot and a save. First decent shot in quite some time off of Daggett. One thing I'm noticing here that's kind of messing me up is the Cyclones have a number 25 on the front of their jersey as part of the logo. And every time I look at somebody and I catch the 25, I think it's that's their number. It's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen a number quite that big on the front logo of a team, so it must signify the 25 season, I would imagine. But I've seen numbers on the front of jerseys that are the actual player numbers, so I'm just going to have to get used to that. Can't get over it. Boy, the power play has just been dreadful this afternoon here in this first half for the Cyclones white team. Eight seconds to go on the man advantage. They'd be better off just killing it off and playing 5-on-5 the way they've been playing with the power play. And again, this is just case in point, icing. Looks like we have, I'm looking at the clock here, there's a light out that keeps messing me up on the time. So once a couple ticks come off the clock, we'll let you know how much time's left. I originally thought there was only 9 seconds, but I think that was a false reading. Like it's going to be just about 30 seconds to go on the power play. Skating with it now, Matsudara rather. They move it around. It'll come back to the point. Stamenov off on the side. Canalan shot, and that's going to hit the stick of Zaharias and go out of play. Terrific job by Zaharias, just getting that stick in the way. Luciani wins the face-off back to Canalan. He'll slide this across. Back to Luciani, shot. Oh, and goaltender Daggett got a piece of that one. Stamenov plays it into the corner. Man's out of the box with 5-on-5. Thunder get it flipped out to center. Kept in at the point though. Nice job by Butler, but he loses it. And coming the other way, Miller over the line. That's going to be offside as Tatone get in ahead of the play. Off the draw. That bounces in. Played around the boards by Stamenov all the way out. No icing, says the referee linesman. Puck goes into the corner. Gill trying to move it out. He'll play this off. And the Thunder breaking out. Pass up. Long pass on the right wing. That went right by. Let's see who that was. Choi, I think it was. And it's going to be an icing call. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Good job by the Cyclones killing this one off. McDonough on the face-off for the Cyclones, but the Thunder will get it. They'll move it up. Man's out of the box, so we're back to 5-on-5. Wing-to-wing pass kicked in by St. Peter. Goes in behind the net, Choi. Choi wrestling with Stamenov. Our pass comes out. Little drop pass here by Krasko. Wing to wing. That goes off a skate, and that's going to be taken and played the other way by Choi. This pass hits St. Peter in the back of the skate. And that's going to be played up and in by Zaharias in the corner. Stamenov. He'll go behind the net with it. Teutons on around the boards. Krasko swooping in on that. Krasko throwing his weight around in the corner. Bouncing puck comes back to the point, kept in shot, deflects, and we got another whistle here, and let's see what it's going to be. Second half, still no score. Cyclones and the Thunder. Game 2 of a doubleheader today. That shot goes in by Teutons. That high rising shot missed, kept in by Stamenov. He goes behind the net with it. Gill sends it behind the net to Zaharias. He loses it. Cyclones get it at the point. Stamenov tries to play that up, and that's going to be carried out to center by Kang, but he ran into Teutons on the play. McDonough with it now. McDonough, right-handed shot coming up to 91. Dropping this off. Skating with it now. Teutons over the line. Back to Myers. Shot save. Myers behind the net. A shot and a score! Terrific pass by Myers over to Teutons. Myers looked like he was going behind the net. Instead, threw it back out on the short side, and Teutons had a wide open net for the power play goal. And the Cyclones lead this one 1-0. That was a nice rush by Teutons over the line. Sends it over to Myers. Myers took the shot. It was stopped. And instead of going behind the net, he threw a little pass up. Might have been a backhander. Out to the point to Teutons. And he had a wide open net. Now skating with it. Luciani over the line. Luciani putting on the brake. Luciani looks, fires, and a save by Weiss. Puck in the corner. Rotterman trying to get it out front. That's going to be swept behind the net by Zaharias. Zaharias plays it all the way around to Gill. Gill takes a bump and gets away from Rotterman. Gill still with it now. Ran into Luciani. Played up. That'll come out the center. And fresh off the bench is Bendis, and he'll slide this across to Teutons. Now that pass across by Stamenov. Connect. And we'll have a face-off. Off the draw, it comes right out to center through the defenseman all the way down into the Thunder zone. Brandano had it taken away. Here's a great chance. Carmody threw this in front and couldn't connect. Stamenov at the point. Plays this up on a wing. Carmody can't get it. And that'll come up and out to center. Stamenov slides that back up over the line. A nice play at the blue line by Butler to dish it off. Here's a shot. And that sails high and out of play. And we'll get a whistle. Royce Butler, 22, made a nifty play at the blue line to get out of the zone and wait before he touched the puck, because the puck was over the line. But it's one of those situations where he's offside, but as soon as he touches the line, he's good. and then he can touch the puck, and it just was all in one motion. It was just a heads-up hockey play. Now Butler plays this up. Here's a wrist shot. Save as Carney put that one on the net. And Weiss with the stop. Now a backhand try, and Weiss again down on his left knee by the post, stopping that wraparound try. That was Magoff trying to slide that one in. Carmody, Magoff, and Butler out here with Stamenov and Teutons for the Cyclones. Bouncing puck, nobody can get it. Boy, I tell you, Magoff come down really hard with his stick on that one, but the Thunder will get it, and it's played out to center nicely by Zaharias. Here's a steal, though, coming the other way. Butler over the line all by himself, had it knocked off his stick. It'll come out to center. Stamenov up on the wing. And it'll come off a skate and all the way back in the Cyclone zone. Stamenov plays this across. He plays it up to center now. Butler on the wing. Bendis pass in front, didn't connect. At the point, Stamenov shot. Block, gets it again, shot, another save, and a flip through the crease. And it comes off on the side. Now at the point, shot by Teutons. Save, puck was loose for a second as Lovich cut through the center. But Weiss will cover up with 6:45 to go. Butler will take the draw. He'll get it to Lovich. Lovich plays this across. Stamenov moving in, throws that towards the front of the net, but he was forced to make a bad pass as Dearden was all over him. Now it's center. Titone moved that in. Titone went to the front of the net, and the pass went right through his skates. 1-1 game. Butler now. Butler trying to send that across to Borisov, but that didn't connect. Dearden with a nice play. Send it around the board. Stamenov will keep it in. Stamenov, his shot, save, rebound in front, still loose. Puck squirted away from Lovich. Lovich gets it back. Lovich ran to the official. Lovich ran into a couple of Thunder. And it's going to be taken and played up. This should be icing. And it is, as Campbell didn't have much of a choice but to play it high off the glass. Here in this second half, shots at 26-13, and we are tied at 1-1. Backhanded clear, knocked down by McDonough. McDonough battling on the side. The puck squirts free, and it's taken away now. Here comes Miller, who has the power play tying goal. McDonough with a steal. He'll play this across. Teutons long pass up that goes right in on the net. Weiss is going to have to make the save, so we play on. 3.5 to go. Puck comes out to center. Teutons will send it back across. It's played up by Stamenov. This pass doesn't connect. McDonough will send that right back in. Into the corner we go. And the Thunder will play it out to center. Teutons back to Stamenov again. Alexander sends it over to Teutons. Stamenov behind the net. A couple left-handed defensemen out there right now for the Cyclones. This is taken by Campbell. He'll gain the red line and play it in, so no icing. Played up by the goaltender. Lansky can't get it out of the zone. Backhand try by Miller goes wide. Teutons will pick it up. Teutons long pass across, and that's kept in at the line. Puck still sitting there. Now it comes out to center.